Hey guys, welcome to my channel EmpathOasis. I hope you all are doing well. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are new, my name is Selket. I am an intuitive tarot reader. On this channel, I do timeless tarot readings. Unless my videos say specifically a time frame, all of my readings are timeless. For this video, we are going to be looking into what is their karma for hurting you. I'm only going to be doing 2 options for this reading. If none of these options resonate with you, I have a karma playlist that you guys are more than welcome to check out to see if there is something more accurate for you there. Or you can also book a personal reading with me. Personal readings will always be the most accurate way to get a reading, especially in comparison to these collective readings, because I am channeling a lot of different scenarios at once. So keep that in mind when you are hearing back the results to your selection. Only take what resonates with you. If you would like more information on me or more information on ways that you can book a personal reading with me, you can find all of that in the caption of this video. Also, real quick, thank you to everyone who has been booking personal readings with me, who continues to support my channel by liking my videos, leaving comments. I really do appreciate you guys. So when you are ready, go ahead and take a deep breath and pick either the Justice card or the Strength card. You can also pick both, especially if you have multiple scenarios you want to look into. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading for what is their karma for hurting you. If you are new to my channel, the first thing I like to do with my readings is to take a look at the overall energy between you and this person or these people. I want to take a look at what they did that they are getting bad karma for. If during this part of your reading, none of these scenarios I'm talking about resonate with you, then this is most likely not your pile. You can try the other option, or like I said in the beginning of this video, you can check out my karma playlist to see if there's something more accurate for you there. But let's get into this and see what happened here. What did these people do that is bringing bad karma into their life? I'm going to do something a little bit different this time with this karma video, and I'm going to look at what karma they experienced in the past, what they're experiencing currently, and what is still to come from the moment of you viewing this video up to 3 months, okay? So let's take a look at what happened. What did they do? For this group, I pulled King of Pentacles, 3 of Cups reversed, 8 of Cups, the Empress, and 5 of Swords. So there are a lot of scenarios coming through. Disregard anything that you did not go through. So I am seeing off the bat, there are scenarios here that do pertain to third-party situations with that 3 of Cups in reverse. These third-party situations don't all have to be romantic. There are some romantic scenarios here and platonic ones. I am seeing a scenario here where this third party involved someone who was maybe older than you or more established than you. They may have had more money than you. That was brought into the picture that maybe your person left you for. For some of you, this can even be this person's parent that interfered in their relationship with you. They were the third party. There also could have been a scenario where there was a third party that your person left you for and they ended up having a kid with them, or maybe you have a kid with this person and they walked away from their responsibilities with you, their responsibilities with their child or their children with you. Some of you, this person may have even abandoned you while you were pregnant. The Empress card represents pregnancy as well as being a mother. Some of you, this third party was the person who ended up getting pregnant. Looking at all these cards as a whole, there is a very dominant theme here around abandonment or betrayal. For platonic third party situations, it feels as though this person may have ganged up against you with other people, or they turned people against you. I'm also seeing scenarios where friends of yours or people who you thought were your friends, they may have betrayed you for a financial opportunity, for a job. There is this overall theme here of betraying this group or stabbing this group in the back for an opportunity that would be financially beneficial to these people, or for someone that they felt was more financially well off than you. This can also be someone they felt was more popular than you, had more social pull or clout than you. Some of you could have been dealing with someone who literally abandoned a project that you were working on, or they were not fulfilling their obligations or responsibilities in something that you two were supposed to be working as a team on. So this can pertain to people you worked with. This can be someone that you were co-parenting with who was not being accountable or responsible for their child with you. Some of you, this person may have even moved a significant distance away from you in order to avoid some form of responsibility. The Empress card for some of these scenarios means that this person could have been a parent, they could have had children, they could have been in a position of authority with you. So it could be like at work, or maybe even like a landlord. But whoever these people were, they could have been the reason why you had to move away or move or leave. This could also be a neighbor. This could be someone who literally made your living situation hell, or a roommate. I'm also seeing scenarios here where this person may have abandoned you, your project, or whatever you guys are working on, or their family that they started with you, to chase after their dreams, to go find fulfillment outside of this situation, outside of your relationship. It almost feels like they left their life with you in shambles and just picked up, moved on, and started over somewhere else. The Five of Swords, this is just a straight out enemy. This is just someone, some of you, this enemy was pretending to be a friend. But there's also people here where you guys never considered this person a friend of yours. They were already out to get you. They were always trying to sabotage you, harm you. For some of you, this could have been the actual third party. This could have been someone within your friends group that turned people who were actually your friends against you. They did something very calculated to get people to abandon you. I'm also picking up on scenarios where whatever this person did to you guys, it really messed with your finances, your financial stability. Some of these people may have even shown up at your work and started drama at your job. They could have caused you to lose your job, or attempted to get you to lose your job. This could have also been a coworker that tried to get you fired, or your boss that was just trying to sabotage your rise within the company or within your workspace. Some of you, I'm picking up on scenarios where you didn't actually work with this person. You could have just been in similar fields, or you did similar things for work, and they perceived you as a threat, so they would just come for you, attack you. This could be someone that you at first respected and admired. Like, they could have been someone that you looked up to, but for whatever reason, they could not stand your light. They could not stand your truth. For a lot of you, this person felt like because you guys worked in similar industries or similar fields, or did something that was similar, that you were a threat to their finances. So they tried to get rid of you, or ruin your business, or ruin just your motivation. So next, let's take a look at the signs that are coming through for this group. This can be either yours or this person's sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. Gemini, Saturn, which is Capricorn or Aquarius, the first house, which is Aries, Mars, which is Aries again or Scorpio, so heavy Aries energy. And I also pulled Virgo as well. I pulled Virgo like 3 times, so there's heavy Virgo energy. I also pulled Scorpio twice, so there's heavy Virgo, Scorpio, and Aries energy with this group. These people or you could have double placements. Before we take a look at this person's karma though, I do want to look at how they are currently feeling towards you guys. In regards to their current thoughts and feelings, I pulled 6 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Torches reverse, and King of Swords reversed. So if you guys have been questioning or wondering if this person even is aware of how their actions have harmed you, if they even care, do they even think about it? That is definitely coming out in these cards. These people are very much aware of the harm that they've caused you. Even if they try to act like they don't know, these people know. And a huge indicator that they know is because they put so much energy into trying to convince you or to convince others that they're not this person, that they are not doing these horrible things that they're actually doing. I am seeing situations where some of these people, even though they know what they did to you was wrong, it's almost as if in their mind they've twisted the facts into thinking that it was okay what they did to you because they feel like they're more important or they're above you. I am picking up on a lot of arrogant energy with this person, or maybe even they feel like you're being arrogant around this situation. So it's like they feel justified in their actions, but with that King of Swords being in reverse, this is letting me know that their sense of morals or their sense of what's right is skewed. It's not aligned with truth. I do feel like there's a significant amount of you here who are dealing with people who are narcissists or on the narcissistic spectrum, especially with those first cards that we saw and how they harmed this group. Everything was very much about me. They were not concerned with the impact that their actions had on anyone other than themselves. It feels as though that these people really embodied a lack of empathy towards you or towards what you were going through because of their choices. But in these cards, in regards to their current thoughts and feelings, these people spend a lot of time thinking about what they did. They think about how one-sided they were. They think about how selfish they were. They think about how they made an agreement and went back on their word, how they lied to you, how you guys were supposed to take something on together as a team, and how they reneged on their agreement, how they backed out from that. These people's thoughts and feelings are either consumed by how wrong they did you, or they're spending a lot of time and energy trying to convince themselves that they are right, they're in the right, even though like on a spiritual level it feels like there's a conflict. Or their thoughts and feelings are consumed by the anger or rage or even possible vengeance you want back on them for what they did to you. With the Seven of Pentacles here, there's this overall energy here of these people waiting to see what happens. And I feel like this can apply to this scenario or these people in one of two ways. They are either thinking, how is this going to come back to them karmically? Based on this energy, it feels like these people are aware of the harm they've caused you because of some misfortune that they're currently experiencing, or a lack of instability that they're currently experiencing. We'll take a better look at this though when we look at the past, present, and future karma. But my overall gut instinct is that there's a lot of people here who are already connecting the dots when it comes to the misfortune that they're experiencing is connected to what they did to you. Now, there's this other energy as well coming through where this person is more wrapped up and caught up in their feelings, their anger. They're still in this competitive energy with you. They're still in this combative energy with you. There is this energy here of them kind of waiting and watching from a distance. And even if you guys are in a better position than this person is, there is this desire or need to keep up appearances, to keep feeding into this lie, to keep acting or pretending that things are better than they actually are, because they're in this competitive energy with you and they do not want to give you any kind of inclination or feelings of winning or doing better than them. And then the other energy coming through when it comes to these people waiting, like I said, it's either they're waiting for karma to come back around because there's this understanding or knowing that the karma that they've experienced thus far is not equivalent to what they've done. And there's this like fear, this anxiousness, or this anxious energy around what they've done coming back to them, or you getting revenge on them. They could be waiting around to see what you're going to do next, how you're going to try and harm them, hurt them, or sabotage them because of what they did to you. A lot of these people spend a lot of time thinking about how you want justice in a situation. Some of these people are thinking about how you're going to get your justice through the court system, or there's like some fear around the legal system or around court taking action against them. There's like this waiting to see how things are going to play out in court. This overall energy is like these people are waiting to see something catch up to them, or wondering if something's going to catch up to them. But let's now take a look at their karma. We're going to take a look at the past karma, their present karma, and what karma they're going to be experiencing over the next 3 months from the moment of you viewing this video. So let's look at the past first. I pulled the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Two of Swords. So they are definitely experiencing some misfortune. Some misfortune has come into their life for what they have done to you. But I feel like in the past, these people, you know, with this Two of Swords, there was a lot of energy put into ignoring how what they went through in the past was connected to what they did to you. Based on the current thoughts and feelings we saw earlier with this group, it does not feel like they're all the way in this energy anymore. It feels like they are, like I said earlier, they have started connecting the dots, but in the past, it's like they're getting hit with one thing after another. And there was some form of like disconnect that was happening, and it's almost as if their karma would ramp up the more they would try to avoid the truth. And I'm also seeing that when a lot of these people started experiencing misfortune in the past, a lot of people in their life started ignoring what they were going through, or they weren't getting the attention that they wanted. Especially if these people were narcissists, there's heavy emphasis here around being ignored, not being acknowledged, being disregarded. So let's see what they're now currently dealing with karmically. Page of Swords reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and Ace of Torches reversed. So all of these cards are in reverse. This is letting me know that that resistance, that denial, they're still battling against it. They're still trying to stay in that energy of ignoring how their actions are impacting themselves and those around them, or even their kids. With these cards though, because these people are, you know, it takes a lot of energy to actively deny your reality. It takes a lot of energy to ignore all of the chaos that's going on around you. I feel like these people spend so much time avoiding accountability or lying to themselves that it's draining them energetically. It's draining their creativity. It's blocking their creativity or their motivation or inspiration. A lot of these people, I feel like their energy feels very restless right now. The mental turmoil they're creating for themselves by being in this state of denial is causing a lot of these people to lose sleep, have a lack of peace. You know, these two cards are emphasizing mental turmoil. The Page of Swords can represent someone who is preoccupied with gathering information. So a lot of you, this person's resistance to accepting the truth has kind of mutated or transformed into an obsession towards you. The Page of Swords reverse can represent someone who has a tendency to stalk or to snoop around. I'm also seeing with these cards that a lot of these people are now currently the topic or subject of malicious gossip. Page of Swords reverse represents gossip, or people spreading lies about them or talking poorly about them. And, you know, for whatever reason, a lot of this is getting back to them, and this is creating a lot of their mental turmoil as well, especially if this is someone who struggles with lying to themselves, who is constantly wearing a mask or pretending to be someone that they're not. Those types of people really put a lot of value in others' opinions and external validation. So to hear that people aren't talking about them highly, or hearing that people don't like them or they're talking shit about them, is really negatively impacting their self-esteem and confidence. I feel like a lot of these people, especially if they are on that narcissistic spectrum, their whole source of confidence comes from external validation. And to feel like people don't like them, that they hate them, that they're talking shit about them, this is making these people depressed, or they're struggling mentally. This person is getting exposed, or they're in the process of getting exposed for their true character right now, and they can't handle it. A lot of these scenarios where this person is getting exposed, it's taking place in scenarios that are very dramatic, or they're dealing with someone who's very petty and relentless and is like coming for them. This person is feeling like people aren't buying into their bullshit anymore. And this is causing them to really kind of go through somewhat of an identity crisis, because This is someone who cares about status, they care about popularity, they care about clout. I'm seeing that a lot of people are calling this person out for being a liar or dishonest. A lot of these people are gossiping about how they treat their kids, or how they've abandoned their kids, or how they're an absent parent or neglectful, or they're talking shit about how they can't be trusted. I'm also seeing with these cards that these people, or some of these people, are finding themselves in situations where they're dealing with people they thought they can trust being disloyal to them, or people that they've been loyal to in the past kind of switching it up on them and being disloyal to them. I feel like some of these people that are doing this, are switching up on them, I think they're starting to realize that they were never really their friends. Some of these people are the source of this negative talk or negative gossip getting back to them. There's this energy of them having someone around them that doesn't really like them, or is super petty, that is really putting this person through it right now. They are causing a lot of drama for this person. They are creating a lot of insecurity within this person. I'm also seeing there are people who are just cutting this person off and not talking to them altogether, and they're struggling with feeling lonely or isolated. I'm seeing that these people are struggling with feelings of being insignificant, having a lack of attention, or feeling powerless. I'm also hearing that some of these people who are causing drama for them, or being petty with them, or the people who they're fighting with right now, I feel like these people are trying to humiliate them. I feel like they're kind of going out of their way to tear this person down. The Ace of Torches reverse can also represent physical violence. So some of these people are getting into physical altercations with these people. Some of these people are currently going through situations that are causing them physical harm. I'm even hearing that some of these people are in situations where they're experiencing some form of sexual trauma, or there is bad karma impacting their sex life through either their health. Some of these people may be becoming impotent, or they may have caught something that's like making them feel like they're on fire. Okay, there's some kind of STD that is causing them to feel the burn. So what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that some of these people have contracted sexually transmitted demons, and that is the reason why there's so much mental turmoil or insecurity that they are battling against. There are people here who are battling against heavy succubus or incubus energy that is draining their life force. But let's now take a look at what future karma will be coming in for them. The Devil, Five of Cups, and Ace of Cups reversed. So when the Devil card appears in a future position, it's like the universe saying, you know, this person's life is about to enter into a really dark energy. Like, they or you may feel like what they're going through, it couldn't get any worse, but Spirit is letting me know it's about to get a lot worse. I just heard the Devil is coming to collect by them engaging in these demonic behaviors, which is what that was when they were mistreating you. Demonic or low vibrational behaviors. They basically have opened themselves up to darker energies and entities within the universe to attach themselves to them. They're opening themselves up to a space where their shadow aspects are in control. And shadow aspects can be anything from, you know, any type of low vibrational behaviors or feelings. So this can be addictions, codependencies, fears, or insecurities that just dominate their behavior to the point to where it just takes all the joy and pleasure out of their life. I'm seeing scenarios where these people are going to be in situations where they meet someone that comes off very alluring, very enticing, or they make an offer to them that they feel like, I just can't refuse this. Some of these people may be meeting people that they mistake for a soulmate or a life partner. But whatever the scenario is, whatever this person gets lured into, it's going to flip their world upside down. It's going to leave their world in shambles. A lot of these people could be meeting people that they think are going to positively impact their life, but they actually end up being a physical human embodiment of their karma. Everything that they put you through, this person is going to do that to them. And I feel like whatever it is that this person puts them through, or whatever it is that these people go through in the future, it's going to be really hard for them to recover from. Some of these people are already in this person's life and they are unaware that this person is their physical embodiment of karma. In the future, they're going to do something that binds them to this person in a way that makes it hard for them to separate. This could be through like a marriage. This can be through having a child with them. This could be entering some kind of legal contract. But once this commitment or this contract or this binding happens, that's when the devil is going to come out of this person. Once this person that they are dealing with feels like they have trapped them in a position where they can't escape, that's when their true face is going to be revealed. Some of these people, if they're currently in a relationship, the Five of Cups is letting me know those relationships will end, or they stay in a connection that's very toxic. They're going to feel like this relationship sucks the life out of them. They're going to feel like this relationship is bringing nothing but negativity and sucking the joy out of them. It's like these people move forward towards a connection or towards some type of goal or action or contract, thinking that this situation or this person or whatever is going to give them some kind of power or validation, but it's just going to end up leading to emptiness. When the devil card appears in the future position, this is the universe's way of saying a major reckoning is coming this person's way. And what ends up happening to them is going to put them in a position where they finally have to face who they are and the world that they've created for themselves. In the future, there will be a moment where these people have to look in the mirror and there won't be any lies that they can tell themselves that will work or shift their reality or keep them in this place of denial. Whatever is coming in with this devil card, it's going to be life-changing. These cards are letting me know some of these people here have done so much damage to their life that they may have actually ruined their life. And if not ruined their life, they put themselves in a position where it's going to be extremely hard to find any joy or pleasure in the future. The Five of Cups represents some form of tragedy taking place in this person's life in the future that really puts things in perspective and shatters all of their lies, all of their delusions. The Ace of Cups reverse in the future position represents a future that is filled with pain, despair, depression, and emptiness. Before I close out your reading though, I'm going to pull a few clarifying cards from my karma deck just so we can get some additional details around this karma that they have coming towards them in the future. No peace. See you happier and doing better without them. Reputation ruined. Huge ego blow. Crippling depression. Someone will copy them and profit, especially for those scenarios if this person stole from you. Trapped in a job or lifestyle they hate. Failing health. No real friends. Horrific accident or their life's Good morning. Horrific accident or their life spirals out of control. All right, group one, that's all I am seeing for you guys. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you feel inspired to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group two. Bye. Hey, group two, welcome to your reading for what is their karma for hurting you. We're going to be looking at the past, present, and future of this person's karma in this reading. But first, before we take a look at that, I do want to look at what it is that these people did to you in order for them to accumulate this bad karma. During this first part of your reading, This is when you should be able to tell whether or not you picked an accurate pile, if there are going to be messages here for you. If this does not resonate with you, then you can try the other option if you haven't already, or you can check out my playlist. I have a lot of karma videos on my channel. My channel is kind of geared towards karma videos, so if this doesn't resonate, you can check those out or book a personal reading with me. Okay, so let's take a look at what this person or these people did to you in order for them to get this bad karma. For this group, I pulled 7 of Cups reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, and Page of Pentacles reversed. Let's talk about the 7 of Cups first. So the 7 of Cups, this represents somebody who is really struggling with something. They could be struggling with a secret from their past, some type of secret that could be around abuse that really impacted the way that they showed up in this relationship. It could be a secret around substance abuse. Some of you, this wasn't a secret. You know, these were just issues that they were dealing with while they interacted with you, which impacted how they treated you. But whatever this was, their past definitely was negatively affecting you guys or this relationship. This secret or their past was really poisoning this person's spirit. And I feel like they were not accountable with getting the help that they needed. I feel like a lot of these people may have taken on this energy or position of being like a victim, or like the world owed them, or like people owed them because of what they went through in the past, instead of taking accountability for their own healing. So people like that, they tend to be users and abusers of other people. They take advantage of other people, and this could be what they did to you. They could try to get over on other people, especially if they came from a past that involved poverty or involved, you know, being in lack. It feels like these people are engulfed by a scarcity mindset. So it's kind of like they have this mentality of, I'm going to get you before you get me. If that doesn't resonate, I am picking up on scenarios where you guys were dealing with someone who may have had some type of mental health struggles that made them very unpredictable, made them very moody. They had a lot of mood swings. You could have felt like you were walking on eggshells around them if you were in their presence. It feels like this person would spend a lot of time fixating on you or your faults or what they perceived as flaws in order to feed you insecurity, feed you doubt. These people were in so much turmoil that they wanted to drag others into that energy with them. In order for them to feel powerful, they would become abusive towards people. They would try to dominate other people. They would try to control other people. Or they would ignore you and try and treat you like you were insignificant. They might have been the type that would be hot and cold or popped in and out of your life when it was convenient for them. Some of these people may have even tried to make you feel insignificant on special occasions like your birthday. Some of you may have experienced a lot of body shaming from this person. This could be someone from your family, I'm hearing. Or it could have been someone that you dated. I feel like these people had a lot of self-hatred, or they hated their body, so they would try to make people around them feel insecure about their bodies. I feel like you guys really did not feel safe in this person's presence. Like you just did not know when they were going to attack you or criticize you or try and make you feel stupid or humiliate or embarrass you. If that doesn't resonate, I'm also picking up on scenarios here where this person could have had like a secret family or a secret relationship, or maybe they had a past family or past relationship, or even children that they did not want you to know about or that they were hiding. Or these people could have had kids with you and they completely abandoned their responsibilities with their kids. They could have abandoned their responsibilities with you. They could have put everything on you while you guys were together. So, you know, you were responsible for all the bills and taking care of the kids while this person kind of leached off of you. Some of these people I'm hearing had like a marriage or a relationship from the past where they did this person so wrong. They caused this person so much financial debt or loss or, you know, harm, and they are aware of the damage that they did. And this is a secret that they are keeping. Some of you may have found out about this. Others of you may know bits and pieces about it, but you don't know the whole picture of how horrible this person was to their past family, their past relationship, or even their children. I'm picking up on a lot of like neglectful parents here. And this could also be your parent. I feel like for a lot of you, this person was the type that would do really underhanded or abusive things to other people, kind of in secret. They may have been doing that to someone from their past, maybe like an ex. And then when the person would react or they would pop off, they would just show you this person's reaction. They would leave out details around what they did in the situation to cause this person to react like this, and then use it as evidence to manipulate the situation. Like, look at this person, they're crazy, it's them, and not acknowledge how abusive they were actually being. This person has some type of failure when it comes to their personal relationship or finances that they either were keeping from you or they just don't want people to know about, because I feel like it's really important to these people to appear powerful, to appear like they got everything together, especially because these seem like the type of people who like to criticize others a lot. For some of you, it actually isn't that deep. This person's characteristics are just, they're very secretive, they're very private, they don't share very much about themselves with others. You may have felt like you knew this person well, but they really actually didn't show you who they were until something happened, like they ghosted you. I feel like this person, regardless of the specifics to your situation, they would gaslight you a lot. They would gaslight and lie. Or I'm also picking up on situations where you guys may have felt like these people were very two-faced. You felt like this person's personality would change quickly based on who they were around. They may have been the type to expose your secrets or personal information. I feel like some of you may have even felt like you couldn't rely on this person, or you could not involve this person in something where there was like a time constraint or like financial responsibilities, because their word meant nothing. Like, they could agree to do something, and then if their mood switched or they were in a bad mood, they would not honor their commitments. As soon as they felt some kind of way emotionally, or they got into their feelings, their commitments and their responsibilities, their obligations, whatever it was that they were supposed to do or they needed to take care of, it just went out the door. They did not care. And a lot of times you guys were the ones who were put in a bad situation because of how unstable and unreliable this person was. I'm also hearing, some of you could have worked with this person, or this could have been like a friend or family member as well. But this person, I feel like, would copy you guys a lot. I feel like they would steal from your work, or they would copy your work. They may have tried to copy your personality or style. If you guys were artistic, I feel like you guys were in situations where this person would bite off of your creativity. I feel like when you were around this person, you just felt like they were around you to take from you. There was never this energy of reciprocity. Like, you felt like this person didn't understand personal space, boundaries, or they didn't really have a strong ethic or moral code. So when they would come around you, they were coming around to steal from you or to profit off of you and not give anything back. Some of you, this person may have actually even borrowed money from you. They could have manipulated you into feeling sorry for them because of some sad sob story, or they just got you into a financial situation where they painted you this illusion of you giving them money was in your benefit somehow, but things pretty much never came to fruition. This person really just kind of manipulated you to get the finances from you, and you either never got them back, they never paid you back. Whatever they said they were investing in or what they were doing with your money, you never saw the payback from that. I feel like if you were to try to confront this person or ask them about your money, it would result in an argument or fight, or they get really disrespectful even after you help them out. There's heavy energy with this group around copying and stealing and being dishonest and manipulating and gaslighting people to the point that they harm these people and their stability. Some of you may have even been dealing with situations where this person like stole your inheritance or something that you inherited. It could have been property, it could have been land, it could have been a business, a family business. They did something where they stole that from you. I'm hearing scenarios where maybe they stole some kind of property or inheritance from you that wasn't actually physically money, but then they went and pawned it, or they went and, took something that in your eyes was priceless. It had a lot of value and meaning to you and memories to you and was very important, but this person, all they saw was dollar signs, and they took that and they pawned it, or they sold it, or they did something to get a financial come up. But it was rightfully something that you were supposed to have. It was something that was gifted to you. Some of you, these people weren't even in your family. It could have been somebody like you were dating. I'm also seeing situations where you guys could have worked with this person, or you were in some kind of like business opportunity or financial contract, something that involved work or finances, or they agreed upon something related to these areas and then just completely backed out. They completely dropped the ball. Whatever promises they made to contribute to whatever it is that you guys were supposed to be a team on, they just did not honor it. Some of you, this could involve your kids, but like I said, overall, this group's energy or this person's energy just feels very unreliable, irresponsible, unaccountable, very manipulative. I'm also seeing situations where you guys felt like you were dealing with a bully, either at work or in your family. This could also be someone that you went to school with, or someone in an environment where you were meant to learn or study. This could have also been a group of people. I do have readings that are more focused and geared towards karma for groups of people. You can check that out if you want more information around those type of scenarios. That's not a heavy energy here, but bullying definitely is coming out. I just feel like you guys overall felt disrespected whenever you had to deal with this person. I'm hearing that this person had a tendency to procrastinate a lot. I do feel like the majority of you here have disconnected from this person, or you've created a significant amount of space. But let's take a look at the signs that are coming through now for this person's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or their Mars. These can also be your signs. So just take it however it resonates with you. Sagittarius. I just heard like this person did not want to grow up. They did not want to be an adult, even though they were an adult. I feel like they were extremely petty, and they're just very emotionally self-centered. I said it earlier. Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn. Okay, I pulled Sagittarius again, so heavy Sag energy. Either you both can be Sagittariuses, or this person has double Sag placements. Is that? I pulled Capricorn again. We have Scorpio and Mercury, which is Gemini or Virgo. Let's now take a look at their current feelings towards you guys. For that, I pulled Ace of Cups reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse, the Lovers, and the Devil. So I feel like, you know, regardless of your guys' specific situation, I feel like these people are dealing with a lot of dark emotions right now. I do feel, again, especially with this Two of Pentacles appearing here in reverse, a lot of you disconnected from this person. You stopped messing with them. You stopped, you know, giving this person your time, or you just created space if you didn't completely cut them off. And I feel like, you know, these people, whether or not they want to admit it, in their heart or on a spiritual level, they know that you cutting them off was the right thing to do. They know that they are in the wrong. There are some people who are in a position where they are now willing to admit that to themselves. They are aware of how they dropped the ball, and they're very sad and depressed over this. And then there are those people who are aware, but they don't want to take accountability. So instead of being able to recognize that the anger that they have is really towards themselves, they're projecting that towards you. Like, you know, what's your problem? Why are you making this worse than it has to be type of energy. Completely disregarding how their behavior and their actions got them into this position. There's like a lot of rage and anger, because I feel like a lot of you might have given this person an ultimatum, or you may put them in a position to where they had to choose between, you know, what's the right thing to do and what they want to do. And I feel like this person just doesn't want to do the right thing. They want to do what they want. A lot of these people, I said, could have substance abuse issues or addiction issues. They could be addicted to sex. They could be addicted to even attention. You know, that is a possibility. They could be addicted to validation. They could be addicted to power. They could be addicted, you know, it doesn't just have to be substances. So they could have issues with codependency with you as well. And because you create that space or cut them off, they're feeling a lot of depression or upset or anger towards you. Because, you know, when you are codependent or you deal with codependencies, it's usually because you feel like you lack something, whether that is conscious or unconscious. Some of these people feel like because you guys are family, you know, you're supposed to kind of put up with their abuse. They're mad at you for creating space and protecting your peace, because they feel like, you know, and they could have grown up this way too. Like, if we're family, it doesn't matter. Like, we're supposed to be like bound to each other through, you know, good and bad. It doesn't matter how I treat you. You're supposed to still treat me with respect. You know, this could be an older person in your life that's very abusive, and you may have created space or cut them off, and they're mad at you for doing that because they feel like, I'm your family. How dare you, you know? Some of these people could be putting a lot of time and energy or effort into trying to emotionally manipulate you or trigger you, and you are not reacting. And this is making them very upset. I feel like these people with the Lovers and the Devil here, they're in this battle between, you know, doing the right thing and their demons. I'm also feeling here that some of these people are really struggling, or they're feeling a lot of depression right now because they could feel like they lost their soulmate. They could feel like they messed up so bad that they lost a connection that was really good for them. Or they could be upset over all the privileges that they lost by not being connected to you, or because you separated. They may not be able to financially benefit off of you anymore, or benefit off of your lack of boundaries, or benefit off of your soft spot for them. There's also like issues here, like they're upset that they're not going to be able to be physically intimate with you anymore. Or if you guys are still together, you stopped being physically intimate with them because you're not happy with how things are in the relationship currently. If these people copied from you, like they're feeling upset because they don't have any more inspiration. You guys may have like blocked this person, or you prevented them from, you know, using you as a resource. And they have no more ideas. They have no more creativity. They feel like depleted. They could be on a search for someone else to leech off of. If these people are narcissists, if you guys separated from them or cut them off, there's a lack of narcissistic supply that they have right now. You could have been like the best supply to them that they had in their life, and they're feeling very drained, depleted. It's like I'm hearing void, like whatever void they had in their life, it feels like it's growing because they don't have access to you, or they can't manipulate you or dominate you or control you the way that they used to. I did pull some clarifiers so we can get more details around what's going on with these people. I bury myself in work to forget you. So a lot of these people, they may not literally be burying themselves into work. They could be just distracting themselves or finding anything they can to distract themselves from how horrible they feel at the moment. I replay our conversations over and over. I hide behind material things. I hope that you can forgive me one day. We need to let each other go. So some of these people are in this space where they feel like they know that you guys together aren't really good, or they know that their impact on you is messed up and you don't deserve that. So there's this realization or coming to this truth that they feel like, you know, if you guys are separated, it is the best route to go because of how toxic or volatile things became. Or this could be something that they are fighting against still. I feel you even though we are apart. So there's a lot of you here who are in separation, like I said. I want to feel that way again. This can apply to your situation in so many ways. I had said earlier that some of these people are upset that they can't be intimate with you anymore. They don't have access to you anymore. Or if you were a great source of narcissistic supply, you made them feel great. Your energy made them feel stable. And now that they cannot access you the way that they were able to, it's like they're struggling emotionally and energetically. I remember every detail of that day. And I knew exactly what I was doing. So some of these people may be trying to act like they don't know what they did. Some of these people are aware, like I said, but there are a lot of people here who may be trying to gaslight you guys or act like they didn't know what they did was wrong, but they know. That's why they're kind of struggling. I had said earlier, they're struggling with their demons right now. They're struggling with the choices that they made that led to you guys being in this current energy or this situation. Even if these people are acting like they are not thinking about you, or they're distracting themselves with other things, this energy or what's going on between the two of you right now is still very heavy on them. So let's now take a look at their past karma that they've already dealt with. Everything is fine reversed. This is the Ten of Swords reversed, and Two of Cups reversed. So again, we are getting this message of there being a painful ending or separation here between the two of you, them dealing with the consequences of the ending in their relationship with you. They are feeling the space, they're feeling the distance. It's putting them through a lot of emotional turmoil. Some of these people have even become like obsessive towards you. They could be stalking you online, looking at your account from secret accounts, just trying to see what you're doing. These people are feeling very depressed over not having access to you or not being able to use you as a source of inspiration. I feel like the initial cutoff or separation between the two of you was extremely painful for them, even if they didn't show it, even if they were hiding it or trying to like suppress it. It still shook them up on an energetic or emotional level. Their current karma, Nine of Swords reversed, they're still feeling it. They're still in this mental turmoil energy. Ten of Cups reversed, emotional turmoil energy. They're still, it's kind of like the same energy repeated. It's just continuing on and they're still in that. Seven of Cups reversed. Whatever it is that they were investing time, energy, or resources into, that is bearing no fruit. This can apply in so many ways. It could be in regards to work or a financial situation, but something that feels like almost is getting blocked from being successful, or their success is being blocked because of what they've done, or the amount of work that they're putting into certain things isn't bearing as much fruit as they thought it would because of what they've done in the past with you. I'm also hearing some of these people may have lost their job or lost employment, or there's a lot of instability around their finances right now that they're struggling with as a consequence. I'm hearing there's a lot of debt that these people are struggling with as a consequence. Something around their family, or even the instability of their emotions right now, like especially if they struggle with addiction. Some of these people have addictions towards like material things. We had said that earlier, how they hide behind material things. You guys may see them like flexing a lot online, or they're just flexing, acting like everything's good. But the truth is that they're draining their own finances, trying to feel better about themselves or the situation, or even to try and manipulate you into thinking that they're doing great without you, that their life is just flourishing. But the truth is that their emotional instability or their addictions is putting them in a really bad financial situation. Or it could be their children or something with a family member is draining them financially as a consequence. If you guys were in a scenario where someone stole from you, where this person stole from you, they're getting that back right now. They're dealing with that right now. Someone's stealing from them, someone copying them and blocking their own accomplishments because they stole their ideas and profited from them before they were able to. That could be in association to them putting time and energy into something, a project, and then someone comes in, copies them, swoops on their idea, and it blocks them from getting the success that they were trying to get. I also feel like spirit is blocking these people as well. I'm also hearing a scenario that some of these people are going through right now, where they put themselves in a position where they needed to prove something. They needed to show evidence of something. And I feel like whatever it was that they were trying to prove or show evidence of, they were lying about. And now they're in a position to where they can't prove it. They can't show the evidence. They're in this position where they dug themselves in a hole they can't climb out of now because they don't have the evidence or proof that they said that they had. It's like their lies are getting exposed. Their manipulations are getting exposed. People, I feel like they're losing relationships, not even just with you. I feel like even in the past too, people are cutting this person off. I'm hearing also a scenario where this person may have picked something over you. They may have dropped the ball with you over something that you guys were investing in together because they felt like there was another opportunity or a better opportunity. And this could be with a person specifically or a financial opportunity, but it's like they cut you off, or they messed up, didn't fulfill their responsibilities with you in order to take advantage of this other opportunity. But this other opportunity did not amount to anything. This other opportunity that they kind of threw you under the bus for, or they put over you and the obligations that they had to you, it's like this backfired on them. Did not end up the way they thought it was going to end up. Some of you, I feel like in the past, you're like, how is this person still like flourishing, or they're still getting like a break, or things are still working out for them. And I feel like what was happening was the universe was trying to put them in a position to where they didn't have any excuse to not do right by you. The universe was setting them up in a way to where, you know, they didn't have a reason not to honor their word, but they got in this position, they got a second chance, or they got like an opportunity that they felt like, you know, was a reflection of them not getting any karma for what they did to you, but they continued to do the wrong thing. They continued to make the wrong choices. They continued to do things that did not honor their word. So it's like now the universe is like, I gave you that chance. I gave you that opportunity to do right, and you still messed it up. So now you're not going to get what you wanted. And I feel like that's how karma works sometimes. Sometimes, you know, we are unaware of how our actions and behaviors are impacting others or other people. But once you have gotten to that place of being consciously aware, I feel like the universe will give you an opportunity where it's like, okay, you know now the impact of this behavior. You know now the impact of what you're doing. How are you going to make this right? Are you going to make it right? Are you going to start making better choices? And it feels like that's what happened. And this person was like, I'm going to just keep on going down the wrong path. And now spirit is blocking them. They're blocking a lot of the things that they thought were going to work out in their favor. Now let's see what karma they have coming towards them in the future still. The 9 of Wands reversed, 4 of Wands, and 3 of Swords reversed. Now, in regards to this person's future karma, what I am seeing with this 9 of Wands reverse, this is literally the card of self-sabotage, okay? And I feel like they're gonna fully see, you know, right now they're kind of dealing with some of the consequences, but there's a lot more greater ones that are coming towards them in the future. And a lot of it has to do with how things work out for you. So some of these people are going to be dealing with like these perpetual feelings of loss and sadness or not winning in the future, because they're going to see the big picture of how much they really screwed themselves over by trying to screw you over, or by trying to take from you and not reciprocate. I feel like if you guys were working on something together, whatever it was that you were working on that they tried to, you know, back out from, or they weren't contributing to, that's going to end up being a very successful project. I feel there's going to be a lot of success or abundance or happiness in your future that they're going to have to witness, they're going to see. And it's going to perpetuate, like I said, these feelings of loss, of sadness, of regret, of grief, shame, that they're just not able to shake, because it's just going to be like in their face. Some of you are going to end up getting into a really happy and successful relationship with someone, you know, especially if this is someone that you were like with that was not taking care of their responsibilities in the home, or with your children. If they abandon their kids or abandon the responsibilities they had towards their kids, you're going to meet someone who's extremely successful or supportive. And they're going to step up in ways that this person did not, and they're going to see it. Some of you are going to end up getting married or just successfully move on and heal. And that in itself is going to be enough to make them struggle with a lot of pain and regret and grief. I feel like, you know, a lot of this person's karma is seeing what their life could have been like, what they could have had if they did right by you. Because I feel like, you know, as much as this person tried to bring you down or stop you or block you, in the long run, they didn't stop or block anything. They may have set you back a bit. They may have delayed some things a bit. But I feel like this group, you guys are very determined, and, you know, you may not feel this way right now, but I feel like this group, you guys are very strong, and you're going to overcome this. Or you have overcome this. And losing this person, losing this connection is almost like a block gets lifted out of your life, and things kind of just start moving in the right direction for you. And this person is going to witness it. They're going to see this. You know, especially these people who put energy consciously into trying to sabotage you, into blocking your success. People who didn't take responsibility for, you know, things that they were committed to with you, or try to blame you for stuff. It's like the evidence, what is that saying? The proof is going to be in the pudding. There's going to be a drastic difference between the qualities in your life. And this is mainly due to, you know, like the difference between someone who doesn't take responsibility and someone who does. I feel like you guys are accountable for the most part, you know, or you at least try to be. You try to do the right thing. And I feel like things will end up working out in your favor, even if it doesn't feel that way now. But I feel like a huge part of their karma is just kind of coming to this realization of, dang, this is what my life could have been like. This is the kind of partner I could have had. I could have had this person. I could have been happy with this person. I could have had a happy family life. You know, maybe these people get to a point in their life where they look back and they're like, dang, I spent a lot of time arguing with this person, fighting this person, putting this person down, and they were actually a blessing to me. It's like this realization of all the happiness that they missed out on, or all the success or abundance that they missed out on because of them being an asshole or unaccountable. So if you guys are in a position right now where you don't feel like great about your life, you just feel like everything's kind of in shambles, you know, this is not your future. I feel like Spirit is pointing this out for a reason, you know, to encourage you guys to keep on going, to keep pushing through, to keep focusing on your healing, to not allow the current setbacks or failures you're experiencing to deter you from your mission, from your path, from you taking actions to ensure your happiness. I feel like Spirit really is trying to actually encourage this group that things are going to work out in your favor. Know that there's a lot of happiness and success and abundance for you. And this person is going to feel this loss. They are going to feel on such a emotional and spiritual level the consequences of their behavior. And I feel like this is going to be like the type of grief that they never are able to overcome. 3 of Swords reversed is like, you know, a lot of these are in reverse. Sometimes when cards pop up reversed, it means letting go of something. It means releasing that feeling. But when you have a lot of kind of like dark or negative cards all in reverse, it's like an intensifying of that feeling. It's this feeling of not being able to shake that sadness, shake that grief, shake that regret. And they're going to have to live the rest of their life out in this space, knowing how much they have harmed other people and how it basically sabotaged their own future. Okay, guys, in group 2, I hope that this reading was helpful and it was healing. Let me know if it was. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. If you would like more information on your scenario or your situation, you can always check out my Timeless Karma playlist, or you can book a personal reading with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.